Hi y'all, my name's Candy. Welcome back to my space on the internet. Let's talk makeup today. Um, if you caught the video yesterday, then you know that someone commented about my makeup and said that they liked it, which I think is so sweet, so thank you again. Yesterday I did my skincare because I think skincare is the basis if you want your makeup to look good. And I'm not sure it's looking great today. I see a lot of red in my cheeks, so we'll see. But anyway, I thought I'd just go through and tell you what products I use and how I use them. Because I do, on my foundation, I do a little bit of a concoction to come up with my foundation. And it starts with the Chanel Ultra Tint Velvet. It's a blurring, smoothing matte finish, and it's in color BR22. I take a little bit of it, just like one squeeze, and I mix it with my Merit. It's the Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. It has a broad spectrum of SPF 45. And this one I use in color 28, which is linen. And so I do a pump of it, and then I mix it with my L'Oreal Midnight Cream. And I feel like, so it's kind of a tinted moisturizer, but it also has the sunscreen in it, so it's also a tinted sunscreen. So I just mix all that up in my hand and I put a little bit on and kind of rub it around. And then I just take the rest of it and kind of put it all over my face. And I let it set for a few minutes because with the lotion or the cream, it just kind of absorbs into my skin. And so that hasn't absorbed very well, as I'm going through this, I take my powder puff and just kind of pat it in where it needs to be. But most of it kind of lays, it just soaks in and goes fine. After that, I use my bronzer from Merit, and it is in shade Siene, S-E-I-N-E. My skin is light, so this is not dark at all, but I do use a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it at a time, but I mean, I've used it for a long time, and I really like it. There are several Merit products I like. They have a stick foundation, and I like it too. There was a point where my skin had gotten super dry again, and so it didn't work as well. But I think my skin is back to staying fairly hydrated throughout the day, so I may go back to using that some too. I just can't mix it as well and do my own concoction with it. So then on my brows, I use the Charlotte Tilbury, let's see, I'm trying to get this, the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows, and this color is in soft brown. As I said yesterday in my video, I don't like a lot of makeup, so if that's you, then I apologize, but that's not me, and I don't know how to do that. I wish I did, because I could figure out how to sculpt my face and do all the things, and I try with the bronzer, but it just doesn't work on me. But I do like it. I like having like the little bit of darker shade under my blush here, so I do like it a lot. And for when I'm putting in my bronzer, so all of my brushes that I use are BK Beauty. I absolutely love them. And this one is from the Angie Hot and Flashy line, and it's A507. And so this is the one I use for the bronzer. Sorry, I backtracked a little bit. And then for eyeshadow, I use the Makeup by Mario, their eyeshadow. It says it's a Master Matte Longwear Cream Eyeshadow, and this one is in Taupe, and this one is in Chestnut. And Chestnut is what I have on today. I just find I have kind of oily eyelids, and this is very, I don't know if dry is the right word, but it's thick, and I mean, it goes on fine and easily, but it just doesn't crease, it doesn't flake off, it lasts all day. So I am really loving these for my eyelids. Sorry, I can't speak to this morning. And so then I use the BK Beauty 202 to just, you know, do the windshield wiper motion and put that on. And then my next product that I use is the blush. And again, it's Merit, and I use it in Cheeky. See that? Anyway, so that's in Cheeky, and I will list all these products in my link tree. So it'll be in the bio, and then it's a link tree web address, and I wish you could just click on it and go, but unfortunately you can't even copy and paste it. You have to type it in, and I apologize for that. I'm going to work on trying to find something better, but it seems that you have to have a lot of users to use some of those apps. But if anybody knows of one that I could use, then please, by all means, please comment and let me know, because I would love to try something to make it a little bit easier on y'all. And then that brush that I use is the BK Beauty 106 brush. I like that it's a little bit stiffer. I think I could use this brush for a lot. If I did my foundation, I would probably use this brush. They might have another one that's for blush that has the angled, that has a little bit stiffer, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know about that one. But I'm just saying that I absolutely love this 106 brush. And then for most of the time, I get my lashes lifted and tinted. Because I just hate mascara. I had to put some on this morning, and what I use is the Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is the one that does the best for me. It is waterproof, and I use it in black, I believe. It's in black. And even this morning, it left some marks on my eyelids that I had to go back and you know, just wipe off. It wasn't a big deal, but that's why I just don't like mascara, and I wish that someone could come out with one that is perfect and does everything that I want it to do. I just haven't found that yet, so I get my lashes lifted and tinted. Then my lipstick. So today I have on the Chanel Rouge Duo, and I have it in shade Endless Pink. And so this is their newer one. And so you put on the lipstick, and then you let it set for about a minute, and then you put the gloss on top of that. And it has been lasting all day for me, even after I eat. I do have to put the gloss back on, but the color itself has been lasting all day. And one other that I use some is this Kulfi, I believe is how you say it, Kulfi, Kulfi. And I use it in the rose shade. It's supposed to be a lip stain, and it does really well too as far as lasting. I don't think it lasts quite as long as the Chanel, but this is still a really good one. Then I take my Yonka spray lotion that I talked about in my skincare routine, and I put it in this little travel bottle because I like the mist on it better than I do the actual bottle. Let's see, I'll show you the difference. Oh, well, maybe I won't. There. It's a heavier mist, whereas this one is a much lighter mist. And so that's why I put it in this one, and I just feel that it does better on my skin. So I put that on, and then I use the Morphe setting mist, and I just spray my face. Now the trick I use is I take my powder puff, and any of the places where I have really deep fine lines, like, I don't even know if you call them fine lines if they're deep, but anyway, so I have the marionette lines and stuff. So I just, once I spray all that on, I just kind of push it in to these areas where I find that my makeup might settle, and that has helped tremendously. It does not settle in the fine lines anymore. And I also just kind of press all over, because sometimes I feel like it gives you a little bit of a sheen, and it may dry down. It probably does afterwards, but I just like to do that. I find that my makeup is lasting a little longer. So that is my makeup routine. It is not much, and like I say, I don't use much, but every time even when I've gone to a makeup artist and they put a lot of makeup on me, I feel like it's not me. And so that just may be my own personal hang up on it. But those of you that do wear a little bit of makeup, I look at y'all and I'm very envious. I find it so pretty. But so that's why I'm so thankful for the comment that I got. It made me feel good. I am really new to this, as you can tell, as I've stumbled through a bunch of it. But I appreciate everybody who has so far followed me, liked my post, all the things. Thank you so much. If you are new and you're just now seeing one of my videos, I would really appreciate it if you would like, follow, whatever you feel compelled to do. I would really appreciate it. I do earn a very, very, very small commission on a few of these products, not everything, just a few of them. But if you're compelled to try some of them, I'd appreciate you using one of my links in Linktree. So y'all have a great day, and I will chat with y'all soon. Bye.